So at this point we pretty much explored the area, and my new goal is then to try to actually use the stuff that should now be functional. I think that's the idea, is that these guys are now lighting up, right? That's just water droplets. Oh, that's gone now. Oh, maybe I needed this opened first. There you go. Who's a spooky glowy thingy? And now I bet I take you into the side path. I feel like you almost get a feel for what's supposed to be actually in these kind of chambers, because like they're weirdly top heavy. Maybe not. I was thinking like the bottoms are weirdly narrow and the tops are weirdly heavy, almost as if that's the primary occupation space of the creature that would walk through here, but then this becomes just that height on its own, so maybe not.
The crystal I have doesn't fit here.
The crystal I have doesn't fit here.
Well, crap. I need a different crystal then. For now, I guess we'll just head on over to the other of the two spots where I can interact with stuff and hope things work out. Progressing definitely got a lot less confusing once we got into the Lovecraftian locations, which is kind of funny because it's all Lovecraft's associated with madness and incomprehensibility as a concept, and so it's kind of amusing that mechanically the game has actually become way clearer to understand ever since I got into the creepy Cthulhu caves. Whereas when I was in the human place, I was like, there was multiple moments of like, how do I proceed? Aha! Y'all been conquered. What happens if I take it off? They come back. Oh. I probably have to wait for it, more or less. Alright. Well, now I know. Didn't know they'd come right back, so I figured I'd try it, because maybe I'd need that crystal elsewhere, but nope. There's some magical super things. Ah! Oh. Well. That was living, breathing reptile monsters. For realsies. Concern. Was it just the vision, or are they actually here, though? Like, am I seeing visions of these things in existence? Apparently they were real, and actually looked just like the carvings. That's blocked. We could go that way. Sound design is so noisy in this game. Just walking around makes constant rock noises. Well, hello. This does not feel hand-programmed. I think it's some kind of built-in engine thing that, like, procedurally generates crumbling terrain and stuff like that. Because the exact spot I hit seems to have a huge impact on how the whole thing collapses. Interesting. It's interesting just how responsive the whole thing is. So is this progress, or is the other place progress? Because I don't want to miss anything. Hello. We've got human remains. Concern. That feels like progress. Maybe we'll avoid that direction for a bit. Another one. This one has a crown. A feathered mask I took from the head of one of the skeletons, sitting silently in their eternal resting places. Signs of color, that can be seen on the now solidified feathers make me think how flamboyant it might once have been. I think they're called trophy items because this game's on PS4, probably, and you're literally unlocking trophies with those items. But I can't help but think that, because with that context removed, I can't help but think of them in terms of like, no, he's taking these as trophies, like he's freaking like a predator. Oh, I'm definitely fizzling out as I go this way.
The same set of symbols we've seen in strangely carved niches all around here matches with what is written in the oldest parchment. I believe uncertainly that they represent a destination towards somewhere significant.
The symbol on this stone is illegible. I don't remember this symbol. That glyph doesn't ring any bells.
So you can examine each one.
I don't remember this symbol.
The symbols don't mean anything to him.
The stone is illegible.
You can only click on the symbol, not the stone itself. Is he writing these down, or is that just the... He just wrote down the symbol. I mean, the dream about the symbols.
This symbol is exactly the same with the one I saw in the vision about repetition of specific symbols within the caverns below the base.
That mean I want that one? Or to touch it? A reddish crystal. Oh, now he won't inspect any of them. He only wants that one stone. The one from the vision. Okay, well that raises questions. Let's see if I can answer those questions. Let's try putting the stone in a few different places. One, we can try the weird statue conjunction thing, dude. Otherwise, we might try that altar at the beginning. There we go. That's peculiar. We have like star charts, and we have this symbol broadcast. Like a Z with 2 dashes. A diagram consisting of several symbols. I tried placing the reddish crystal into the sill, into the still clean tip of an old odd metallic device, and it fitted perfectly. As I rotated the device to its original position using the control handle, this glyph was projected onto the wall. Alright. Oh. Out of the entire star chart, there's one glowing orange spot, which I would presume indicates that that's That it might be that that symbol represents that location. Possibly. Is this a dead end, though? Can I do anything else? Because I don't see anything else to do here. I could maybe look for that Z. If I go back to the weird cubby area, maybe I can find that exact symbol somewhere. And if I find that exact symbol, maybe that's the one I need to grab next, and it'd be like a sequence. Or it might be that this is just the dead end of an interaction with a weird piece of technology that our character can't comprehend and doesn't know what to do with. But we got something to do something a little bit, and maybe that's it. A lot of them don't have visible symbols. That one's almost it, but not quite. I also don't think I can interact with these. Yeah, I don't think I see the symbol. Yeah, I don't see the Z with the 2 dashes on any of these symbols, and nothing's interactive anymore. I can't touch any of these crystals. I can't interact with the device itself. That might be the end of that thread, I'm not really sure. Oh. That didn't happen last time. That didn't happen last time at all. You cannot save your game. Why can't I save, though? Is that a monster that's gonna chase me now? That's weird. They're like coffins again, but now the lids are translucent. There's a mummy inside that one. Oh, a lot of them. Oh, they're like insect-looking mummies. Or maybe lizard men? Did their faces look like that? Actually, those look like masks. Yeah, that looks like a mask that's laid over the outside of the mummified figure. Yep. There's so many of them in here.
Oh God, what was that all about? A vision, perhaps? Oh, I think somehow it has something to do with the intense headaches. Oh.
Huh.
Blood?
Oh, is that from our nose? We sniffed. Huh. Ew, the wall's like bleeding and running. So I was totally prepping to run away in that moment. I was like about to sprint away, but it was a cutscene. So at the moment we don't have a monster to chase us around in this game, necessarily. What do you say, weird wrist thing? Nothing? Well, you're a problem.
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way. So how do I get a light source in here to get rid of you? Things seem pretty non-interactive around here. Lots of bodies. Would rather not join them. One light is out. Sound started playing. Weird. Do we head back now? Could something perhaps have changed? That's where we got the crown. I am a bit unclear as to how to proceed. Do I need to grab this and run for it? Because this gets rid of the ivy. But it's stuck out here. Nope. Definitely it gets blocked immediately. Alright. Well, that leaves me a bit trapped. Well, how about... Can I... just hold it? That's the trick? Okay. Whoa. Was that bad? Okay, that wasn't concerning. Let's maybe not hold it near them. Or maybe it gains power from them. Okay. So you don't have to physically place it in the environment, you can actually just walk around with it.
Away with ye.
They peace out so fast you can practically walk at full speed through them. Blue light, suckers! Oh, it's getting red now. Oh, I bet that means it's running out of energy. So is this how it gains energy? Okay, that's a bad sound. What's that doing? Okay, so that does seem to be how it gains energy again. It's no longer in a bad color. Hi. What? The heck? Okay. So maybe I need to draw the same symbol from earlier. So, tight zigzag, long, almost 45-degree slant. Then vertical line, then parallel line. Oh. Oh. Let's leave that. I think I... click. Start drawing a line. Click. 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 What? Oh. You don't draw the sequence, you do one at a time. Okay, so... Did I do it? Ta-da! I did it! I'm amazing! Look at me! Okay. Zigzag. Let's try it again, just in case. No? That seemed right. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably right. So let's try this one then. How would I... No, I can't draw that. Look at it. That's a super complicated, crazy drawing. How would I ever create that? So it's a perfectly horizontal line, a tight zigzag. Does a symbol show up around here somewhere that I can look at? Doesn't seem like it. Going to make the line tighter? That seems like way too tight of a zigzag. That can't be right. Yeah, it even tells me I'm wrong already at that point. Ta-da! I did it! Woo! Right? Right? I don't know how to tell if I'm doing it right, or... Like, do I go back and now something's open, or am I still doing it wrong? Usually there's more confirmation when I'm right, so I think I'm not right still, but I'm not really sure how I'm not right yet. Just keep trying. We can drag it. Is that what I need to do differently? Blurg. 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 Really? Well, that's finicky as all hell. I got it right the first goddamn try. Oh. Bye. Oh, that's clipping. Also, the undersides of those tiles didn't have textures, so they were translucent. That's the first time I've seen that kind of error in this game, I think. Huh. Kick your ass. Eventually. See, that took way too many tries, considering how I had the right answer the first time. They're going for like a freeform thing, I guess? Like, they wanted freeform input, but they didn't want to make it feel natural, I guess, but it was too finicky on its inputs. Probably would have been better if you could just click on nodes to connect them and that was it, which is what I was trying to do, but it wasn't quite working that way. Okay, we need to stop going deeper. What is up with our decision-making process that this is a thing we keep thinking is a good idea, is just to keep going deeper and deeper. Whoop. Seem to be really big on how they present the dead. They're getting sneaky with these spots, aren't they? Weird how you can't mouse wheel to change items. Can I press numbers? Nope, can't press numbers either. So I think the only way to change items is to press spacebar, bring up the screen, scroll to the correct item, then hit C on it, I think. It's a slightly... I don't know. I was gonna say outdated, but really first-person games from almost the beginning have had weapon switch systems that were pretty decent. You found a secret! Haha! I'm not going in that water, at least not yet. Please don't wake up, goopy skeleton monsters. Oh great, I make constant loud noises with every step. Just to make me extra nervous, I guess. They're buried in armor. That one's empty, great. Non-stop slurping and knocking noises with every step, which constantly make me think I'm being snuck up on by something. Whoa! Calm down with your noises, game. Is it just a cave-in? Could be. Can't swing up at that, at least. Our hand isn't reacting. A beautifully ornate metallic mask with a reptilian face carved on it. It does not indicate anything about the purpose it served in its day. Oh, even the inside has a, like, scale print. How about in here? Oh. Doesn't want to go in there. What do you say? Total non-reaction? No. It is what it is. Just another alcove filled with bodies and whatnot. And a place that's just generally filled with bodies. Their bodies are stored over water. That seems rather deliberate. I'm not necessarily sure why, but it feels deliberate. Definitely struggling a little bit with the idea of which direction I should prioritize. Okay, so there's that forward way, and then there was that other side direction. Is this how big they were? They seemed bigger before, but I guess they were upstairs compared to me, so like the angle was all like that. I'm thinking that might be the important progress direction, so let's try this side-looking area. Mushrooms abound.
This obelisk is dead.
I might need to go this way to revive the obelisks, so I have a way to charge my crystal so I can get past the ivy. Columnar jointing. It's everywhere in video games now. There's no escape. Oh, this area could be big. I'm not in the same place I was in before, right? That was also similarly branchy. This seems like a different spot. Yeah, it is. Columns for days. Can you charge me? Nope. Doesn't work that way. Keep expecting something to be in one of those containers.